throwing glitter lances at you is hard engage. So if Fnatic are ever grouped up tightly enough, Alliance are going to jump in, and I'm terrified of this jump in.
Alliance will be in his face. He will see them coming though. He's in that bush. He should be able to get out safe unless he gets caught by one of those aqua prisons from Nyph, who's winding it up there. The spear instead will catch Shook out.
Yeah, not a lot of damage, but there are 3 members. Even with the Dark Binding, I think this is just running interference. The fact that Alliance has been denied the buff on an invade immediately gives advantage to Fnatic. They've defended the jungle. It's going to allow Cyanide to get into a pretty good position. But oh, that's great.
Oh, very nicely done there. Teleport interrupted. Whimsy being used by sOAZ there. He says, see ya, I'm down to the bottom. I'm getting the farm. In that mid lane, he's already forced him to burn that flash.
Chum the Waters is available.
Not hit level 6 yet. So he's going to get Chum the Waters, catch on towards him. froggen goes in. Shook pounces in there. The tower damage is on Shook, but it's easy blood for Shook there, taking him down. No problem about that.
Out of vision range, the strength of Paranoia will give them some chance to jump in, but I don't know if it's enough damage. I don't know if it's... They caught Tabzz again.
Dark Binding once again with the exhaust. Nyph tries to counter this one. He's going to get caught out, stunned up here. Tabzz in all sorts of trouble. Rekkles goes on towards him. Tabzz will go down. Now can they get on towards Nyph? Dark Binding back up off cooldown. Brilliantly done. The Cologne just wrecking from Rekkles.
A double kill from Rekkles and YellOwStaR, both times secured. sOAZ is able to respond and defend the top tower. Alliance, 3,000 gold down. I think you somewhat expect it because of their champs need some time to scale, but they can't afford to fall further behind. Look for Dark Binding. If it lands, Tabzz could die again.
Tabzz has already used the 90 caliber net. He's going to have to flash away from this one. The Aqua Prison comes out, but there is the Dark Binding. Wild Growth being used by sOAZ. The ultimate from YellOwStaR will lock him down and pick up the kill. Tabzz goes down again.
YellOwStaR fired the Dark Binding a millisecond before the bubble landed. Now Wicked's in trouble. He's going to get dived by 2 members of Fnatic.
He's got nowhere to go on this one. The stun is going to come through. He will manage to stun, has to use a ward, but he's going to get exhausted down. Rekkles is looking to pick up his 3rd kill of the game. Where you going to go, Wicked? He's running. He's trying to juke, but Cyanide gets the kill.
And Fnatic just extend this lead further and further. They can't run the risk of being assassinated. We'll see if froggen can jump on Rekkles. They're going to dive him.
They're going to dive in. The counter-strike comes in. They catch on towards him. So froggen pounces in there. Wild Growth comes out. Rekkles is in trouble. He's going to get dropped down, or is he? He tries to get away from it. He's just going to kite them round. But now sOAZ, he can clean up. Wicked taken to nothing. They both pounce towards him. sOAZ gets one, gets another.
Ooh.
Oh, Playful Trickster away from the shield. But the spear comes through. Wild Growth comes in. There's the spear from xPeke. And it's a 2-for-1 to Fnatic.
2 for 1, and froggen fired that Chum the Waters a little bit prematurely. There's a Paranoia available from Cyanide, so if he wants to go, he's jumped on Nyph.
He's diving on towards that support. He's all sorts of trouble and quickly uses that shield to block away. Aqua Prison comes
Javelin.
down. Nyph is going to try and get away. The Javelin comes in once again, and xPeke gets himself another.
Now if Fnatic can keep the pressure on, yeah, Fnatic should be able to pick this one up very, very quickly. Tabzz is alone, and if he sticks around, he's at risk of being dove. So Fnatic grab their 5th tower of the matchup right now. Just continuing to expand their lead. They've got monumental vision from the top half of the map to the bottom. It's just littered with Fnatic wards. And Fnatic are playing this roam, rotate, siege comp well. Somebody's going to die.
Nyph or Tabzz, both
Dark
exposed.
Binding.
Dark Binding will be the thing that starts it off here. In fact, no, it could be the Glitter Lance from sOAZ. Either way, 4 members of them. They're not sure which way to go. It's going to be a flash. They're going to dive on towards Nyph. He goes down. He gets caught out. The Dark Binding was not used. They're going to try and counter this one. Wicked jumps in, pounces on towards Rekkles, but they just simply don't have the damage anymore.
froggen is going to look to assassinate somebody. He's coming in from the side. This is going to be 4 and 4 as xPeke is not there.
Shook pounces in, avoids that Dark Binding and gets caught with the Glitter Lance, and froggen counters this one. xPeke giving the call, back away from it. Dodges out of it though, the spear does not land. froggen yet to throw the ultimate out because the rest of Fnatic are closing the gap.
From the moment they grabbed the first couple of kills, they've focused the towers, they've not waited. That's the most important thing. This is what Wolves didn't do yesterday. Alliance have started a fight.
They're going for it. Cyanide's going to be the focus target, but that Dark Shield comes straight out. They're going to be Wicked jumps in, counter-strikes all 4 members, but he is just left alone, and Fnatic turn straight on him. froggen has to get out of there. His Tabzz gets catches a spear. That's going to be an inhibitor going down inside 22 minutes.
There is not enough damage on multiple members of Alliance to deal with super minions this early in the game. It's
for now, Alliance moving around. Is this going to be a Desperation Baron?
It is a Desperation Baron if they're going to stop. The reason it's so risky is xPeke can solo defend this. If he lands 2 spears on a champion, they're going to die.
They've tried to set up a cheeky comp in the back there. Oh, but they're all getting caught out here. They're going to try and turn. They're going to rush on towards xPeke. They jump in there. Wicked does manage to land the stun. YellOwStaR gets dropped straight away. xPeke's going to be the next focus target. He's going to ace in the hole. Is going to land on him. And now they're in a 4v5 situation, but Fnatic, they're turning and running to the base.
Yeah, there are super minions pushing towards that top lane. So Fnatic can keep Alliance in place long enough. They can let the super minions do the rest of the damage. What I liked about Alliance is they were playing the bait game. They actually never intended to go for Baron. They just wanted to jump on whoever came to defend. Still with the Baron bait, even though they lose YellOwStaR in the engage, they're able to rotate to the mid lane, grab themselves another inhibitor, and now thanks to super minions in the top and the middle lane, they now have free reign on this Baron. And if Alliance wants to get anywhere near it, they have to get through that onslaught of long-range skill shots. They're not even going to be here quickly enough, I don't think. Maybe Shook just as it's going down, but if he eats a spear or a binding, that's it, he's finished.
YellOwStaR ready and waiting to fire the binding, and he lands with the spear and the Cologne. Shook in trouble. The heal from Nyph just enough. He's going to try and pounce in, but he gets caught by the spear, and now the paranoia comes out. Wicked going to get jumped on the fear. Will send him away from the Fnatic team. Aqua Prison just enough to keep him at bay. Wicked going to get caught out with a slow. Fnatic closing him down. Leap strikes to froggen. He's trying to run away from this one. There's the ultimate coming out from froggen. Wicked goes down. Fnatic are just rushing through in the Alliance base.
That was such smart play. The shield landing onto Cyanide allowed the Glitter Lance to slow Wicked down, and thanks to the extended chase, Fnatic are on the Nexus Toast. They've caught Tabzz. This is them going to the finals.
Tabzz dropped down. Fnatic looking strong in game 3, and honestly did not look like they were ever going to lose this game. The moment Alliance fell behind at the start, Fnatic have looked incredible. And they really know how to take advantage of a situation like that. Fnatic are in the final. Who will they face? That's the question. SK Gaming or Rocket, they will be playing next.
Such a difficult position for Alliance. They lost a ban.